What's happening? John from Wrecked. It's been a while since I made a video. It is Sunday, August 27th. Again, it's been now a month since our record release, Working Man's Punk. We had the record release party gig at Beery's and went great. Again, a little late, but thank you to everybody who came down to check us out. Again, we were really proud of this record, and moving forward, we're just going to keep turning them out, you know. On the horizons for us, we have a gig in September at the Roller Derby. Details to follow. That should be a good gig also. Other than that, again, back to the grindstone, writing some songs, getting something else recorded, and keep on going, right? So I do have 5 records. It's been a slow summer for me buying records, so you know, nothing too much. And again, I've really tried to pump the brakes on spending money on stuff that I'm gonna play maybe once and then put in the rack, you know, as you can see. Well, you probably can't see, but I'll show you. That's, you know, the rack right there, you know. So, again, I try to buy the stuff I'm really into, and stuff that I'll play, you know, regularly. So, anyway, here's the 5 most recent ones I'll show them to you. This one, hated this when it came out. 1995 on Maverick Records. That's Alanis Morissette, Jagged Little Pill. Every song is a hit off this. I mean, maybe not every one, but I mean at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 12 songs, maybe eight or 9 of them are hits. One on the radio. I mean, what can I say? It was a great record. It was on the radio in 1995 and you know, I couldn't take it because I didn't like anything mainstream at the time. I really sheltered myself from a lot of music because it was popular. So and this was one of them. But this record's fucking great. I mean, her voice is great. The songs are great. The production's great. There's nothing bad to say about it. However, subsequent records, I don't remember being anything too great. Not like this. Not this album. So I'm glad I got it on vinyl to repress, obviously. But other than that, it's a great record. I strongly recommend Alanis Morissette, Jagged Little Pill, if you haven't heard it, which I'm sure you have. Again, late to the party. Speaking of late to the party, I've spoken about this also. This is a band, been around since 1993. I did see them once way back when. I wasn't impressed, but I've seen them a couple times since then, and I'm very impressed. This is Clutch. Clutch's self-titled record from 1995. Again, this is on a repressed music on vinyl. This is probably my favorite Clutch album. It's got, I mean, most of these songs, out of the 13 of them, they do live. I mean, Big News 1 and 2, Rock and Roll Outlaw, Texas Book of the Dead, or Texan Book of the Dead, sorry. Escape from the Prison Planet, my favorite, Space Grass. I have the Body of John Wilkes Booth, Animal Farm. I mean, the House of Peterbilt. This is just stuff that they keep playing live, and it's been in rotation of their live sets. 1995, this sounds like it could have been made yesterday, honestly. Clutch is one of those bands that they constantly put out quality records, and when they don't stay in one place, you know. They're not a stagnant band. I mean, they stay true to their roots of the sound, which is that bluesy, you know, doomy, stoner rock, but they expand on it, you know. And this album, again, this could have came out yesterday. You wouldn't even know. It's that good and it's that current. So I strongly recommend this one, the self-titled Clutch record. All right, moving right along. This is a band I got into. I go to these Doom record sites just to see what's up, you know, with the bands that I like, and I have a soft heart for Doom metal. I love it. It's you know, it pays tribute to the Black Sabbath records, and you know, fuzzed out guitars, you know, evil themes, satanic lyrics. Typically, that's what I'm a fan of, you know, amongst other things. But that's one of the things I really love. But this is a band called Blood Ceremony, and this is their latest, called The Old Ways Remain. Purple. I haven't opened this yet. This is the Purple Edition, 700 copies. This is on Rise Above Records. It just came out. They have a flute. What do you call a flute player? Flautist, whatever, and female vocals. This is like Jethro Tull meets Blue Oyster Cult meets Black Sabbath. It's very 70s, and that's what I love. I love 70s sound and rock and roll, and that's what this is, with a little bit of a, you know, a little bit of an evil feel. You know, something wrong with that. Again, very very cool, very mysterious. I don't know where they're from. Oh, here, Toronto. Toronto, there you go, Toronto, Canada. But yeah, doing the Doom thing, and again, making it their own. I support Doom metal, always will. Blood Ceremony, The Old Ways Remain. All right. Here's a record that one of my friends at work bought for me. I had an original copy of this, and it went by the wayside. This is another story for a different day. This is the Allman Brothers Band live at Fillmore East. This is from, I think, 71, sorry. 71. The Allman Brothers Band was a band that I got into way late. You know, I remember hearing, you know, Whipping Post, which is on here. But my father used to play it. And in the 90s, they had a revival with Warren Haynes as the replacement guitar player / singer, and he really encapsulated the sound of that band and brought them to, you know, new levels, and revived them and gave them another, you know, another career, I guess you want to call it. This again, this is one of the last to feature Duane Allman. Again, recorded at the Fillmore East in New York, 1971. Other than that, there's nothing really to say about it. Most of these are cover songs. Statesboro Blues, Done Somebody Wrong, Stormy Monday, You Don't Love Me, Hotland is an original, Elizabeth Reed's an original, Whipping Post is an original. So, I mean, these guys, if you want to talk about riffs, blues riffs, lead playing, this is one of the Bibles, you know, one of the books of the Bible, I'll say, for lead guitar playing. I played this out and tried to cop all of Duane Allman's licks, and more Dickie Betts licks than Duane Allman's. Duane Allman when he played slide, he had more of a blues sound. I like Dickie Betts' more country sound, you know. That's Dickie Betts right there. If you see this, everyone's laughing on the cover, right? So the story about this was, that's Duane Allman right there, that on this photo shoot, he ran down the alley, got a package of whatever drugs he was taking, and was hiding them right there in his hands. Everyone thought it was very funny, was laughing. Like, this was the original cover, everyone's all serious, you know. But the Allman Brothers Band is one of my favorites, you know. I got away from jam rock, though, in later years. I was very into it in the 90s, and when I was, you know, exploring the guitar and what it could do for me and what sounds I could get out of it, I wore out all those Allman Brothers records, and the Dead records, too, just to listen to what these guys did. Brilliant guitar players, Allman Brothers Band. Nowadays, my attention span's a little short. I gotta really be in the mood to listen to the Dead. I mean the Allman Brothers Band, Dead too. But I mean, I gotta be in the mood for a long jam. I'm typically not. Typically short songs, you know, a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes at best, and be done with it and go to another song. So, but the Allman Brothers Band, again, they had that sound, you know, 70s sound, that Southern rock, you know, that gave guys like 38 Special, guys like Alabama, you know, bands like that, maybe even Skinhead, but Skinhead was a different thing. But, you know, that Southern rock, you know, groove from the 70s, they all owe a debt to the Allman Brothers Band, in my opinion. All right, last but not least, I don't know how to do this. This is Lana Del Rey. There's a Tunnel Under Ocean Boulevard, uncensored, you know, boob cover. How to get it, you know what I'm saying? I'm a collector as much as a fan. My opinion on this record hasn't really changed. It's not my favorite of hers. It's great. Everything she puts out is great. It's not my favorite. It's probably not even top 3, but that's another video to come. I'm going to do a video of all, when I get some time. I'm going to rate all the Lana Del Rey, you know, official full lengths and get into that. But this record, again, it was one of those things where it was so, you waited for it. You waited, and then, you know, you got it. And I don't know, it was underwhelming at first. I mean, as time goes by, it grows on me, but it's that piano shit that I'm not even, you know, remotely interested in. I like rock and roll, like guitars, drums, even like just beats, something. Not somebody, you know, singing, you know, poetry over piano. It doesn't do anything for me. But it's Lana Del Rey, so I mean, you really, you know, can't go wrong. She's going on tour, and I have a feeling that's going to be like a Taylor Swift issue. She hasn't played live since 2019 or early 2020, so any tickets that she, you know, that they have available for any places near me are going to be sold out. They're going to be very expensive, and I've seen her 4 times. I mean, I'll see her another 48 times, you know, but I don't know. If I'm not spending $300 for a ticket to see Lana Del Rey up in nosebleed seats, or if somewhere I have to travel to go to, I'd rather not, you know. but she's not playing anywhere near New York. The closest she's getting is Pittsburgh, and that's fucking 10 hours away. So not gonna happen this leg of the tour. She'll probably announce another, leg, I would assume. I mean, she could do the Garden. I mean, she could play the Garden 3 nights in a row and sell 3 nights, in my opinion, just because of the way supply and demand is these days, which I really don't understand it. But I don't know, it is what it is. So those are the 5 records. Again, upcoming videos I'm going to do be the Lana Del Rey discography. I'll do that. And then whatever else comes my way. Again, I don't have really much in the way of anything new besides what I just showed you. This summer's been a blur. It's been busy, and I really haven't been, I haven't really had the time to even sit down and listen to any of these records too, But colder weather's gonna come, and hopefully things quiet down a bit on my end and able to relax a little more and play and listen to some music. But yeah, those are the 5. I strongly recommend any of these. Get that Clutch record though. Get that second Clutch record if you like rock and roll, man. If you like Kiss, if you like any of that 70s, rock and roll, Ted Nugent, blues-based rock and roll, get this Clutch record, man. I mean, I can't say enough about it. It's that good. My favorite on here, I mean, there's so many, but Space Grass, Escape from the Prison Planet, I Have the Body, John Wilkes Booth, Animal Farm, I mean, Rock and Roll Outlaw. Again, I can't talk about it enough, but that's my story. That's the 5 I have. I'll try to be a little bit more, present on this channel and a couple more videos. But for now, that's where we're at. So thank you for watching. Have a great day.